touchdown, we're going to score.
There ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
Friday Football Flix.
That is fascinating.
No, but what is the difference between arrogant and confident?
Okay.
So that's a real thing. I hear this all the time. I see Baker Mayfield. That comes across as arrogant when Baker Mayfield says, I am infectious.
I think it's time to move on from Baker. I am a Baker fan, but this team is built to win the Super Bowl. And right now, I don't think he's the right guy for us. I think he's probably right for somebody else. I say throw every single kitchen appliance you can at the Seattle Seahawks, and you go get Russell Wilson and bring us a championship here to Cleveland.
On it, I'm going to tell you something about Baker Mayfield. Is he as talented as as Andrew Luck? No.
Baker Mayfield, you fucking suck. You are officially the clown of the internet now. You realize that?
Played in Pasadena against Georgia, my last college game ever.
Did you win that game?
We didn't win that game. You didn't have to bring that up.
Funny thing about it is, you put this bullseye on yourself. You are a joke. You suck. And people say, oh, it's offensive line. Listen, it ain't his offensive line. The dude can't. Booger McFarland, people hate him. I like him. If you look at Baker Mayfield's eyes, he looks at the guy the whole time. He sucks.
So an NFL head coach called Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield, quote, over-the-top cocky.
Hi, I just wanted to talk a little bit about why Baker Mayfield is so polarized. We got to be honest, and the reason why is because a lot of the Cleveland Brown fans are Ohio State fans, and they still do not forgive him over the flag planting. That is why. They've been judging him since he got drafted, and they've been judging him since he got to Cleveland because of that. I don't know why you guys failed to mention it, or you don't know it. I don't know, but that is the reason why. Because they still can't forgive him over the flag planting.
An NFL head coach said when they asked him about other quarterbacks, he rolled his eyes at Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, Lamar Jackson, and others.
In the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select You gotta be fucking kidding me! Oh! Oh!
The Cleveland Browns not only took Baker Mayfield number one, they thought he was far better than every other quarterback. No, I'm serious. Because they had the first and the fourth pick, and the Giants weren't taking a quarterback. So, by taking Baker one, what you're saying is, no, we're not going to take Saquon Barkley. And then watch the Giants and Jets take who they take. We think Baker is so much better than Rosen, so much better than Darnold, so much better than Lamar Jackson, so much better than Josh Allen, that we got to take him number one.
You guys together first. I've made a decision to make Baker the backup quarterback. Good. I just wanted to make sure I want you guys to hear it from me instead of all the stuff that flies out there and all that bullshit. I think it's important that you hear that from me. Proud of what you've done. You've come in here the right way. You've handled everything the right way. And I think that's important for this football team. You're a very talented young man. Keep grinding.
This is the video you probably saw on Sunday here. Baker Mayfield beating the Bengals, staring down his former head coach, Hugh Jackson. Remember, about a month ago, he did I'm not going to give you a bro hug. I'm just going to give you the handshake after the game. Today, Baker said it doesn't hurt his feelings if people think he's hurting other people's feelings.
Stared you down after a play.
I wish I could have seen that. I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
No, I was watching the guy run the ball that he completed. The guy was running down the field, and I was coaching on defense at the time. So I'm trying to make sure we get this guy tackled. I didn't see him stare me down.
How's your relationship with him?
Well, I haven't spoken to him, obviously, but
I was so disappointed in why they stay with Baker.
To the blocked field goal at the end of the first half, a 2-minute drive. It seemed like there was a lack of urgency there. Was something going on?
There was a penalty, so we were negative yardage.
No, but there was a lot of time between snaps.
Well, when the penalty happened, then we're behind the chains. No, stop saying but. I just told you the clock was running and we had a penalty. You want to give them the ball back? No, you don't play. You don't know it. That's just plain and simple. Was I happy with the drive? No, we didn't score points. It's the dumbest question you could ask. What? Jesus, Tony.
Where were the bad mechanics when he was the #1 overall pick? Where was the bad mechanics when he was the 3rd highest graded quarterback over the last 11 games of the season? We see what's going on is everyone's trying to figure out the reason why Baker Mayfield is struggling when the answer is right there in front of you. He's just not very good.
Baker Mayfield is such a weirdo. He just posted all over his social media like this long note thanking the city of Cleveland, being so cryptic, acting like he's done there. And yeah, he might get traded, he might get released. Maybe the Browns want, I don't know, anyone else to play quarterback because he's been kind of like terrible the last few years.
Honestly, I have no regrets of my time in Cleveland, of what I tried to give to that place.
Right.
And true Clevelanders and true Browns fans know that. I feel disrespected, 100%. Because I was told one thing and they completely did another. That's what I'm in the middle of right now. And you know what? Okay, I got my taste of it because I've had 4 different head coaches in 4 years, a bunch of different coordinators. I've had, talk about the highs? They always come back.
So Baker Mayfield is the worst quarterback I have ever seen in my life. This dude is absolutely pathetic. He's going to go down as one of the biggest draft busts in NFL history. This guy has no excuses at all. This guy has more help on the offense than any other quarterback in the NFL. This dude has Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, Bradley Chubb. He's got that tight end, and he still sucks dick. This guy is atrocious. Just look at that. Fucking terrible.
He doesn't want to be there. He's made it very, very clear he wants to be there. I do not condone his father chiming in on social media the way that he did. No, Odell Beckham Jr., that's you, bro. Nobody's going to believe it's just your daddy. Nobody's going to believe that. They're going to believe it's you, okay?
Hurt? No. Surprised? Yes. Yeah, I think there's different things that, play a factor into it. I've had conversations with his dad before, man-to-man, face-to-face, and I was pretty surprised by the video and, the intentions and the feelings behind it. I'd be lying if I said otherwise, but hurt? No, I'm good.
Have you spoken to Odell since yesterday?
No.
What was your reaction to the video in general?
I was probably just about as surprised as all of you were.
Do you want him back?
I mean, I would take anything to have a winning team right now. Our focus needs to be on winning.
Despite some speculation at the trade deadline, Odell Beckham Jr. wasn't shipped out of Cleveland even after the receiver's father posted a video of Baker Mayfield missing his son on passes.
You in meetings, maybe it's an offensive player, defensive player, but you can massage it. But once it becomes public, now somebody's going to have to go.
Odell Beckham's dad really posted an 11-minute video of Baker Mayfield not throwing it to Odell when he's open. I'm getting a little tired of this Odell Beckham stuff.
Well, I thought I heard it all with Baker. Excuse Mayfield. But the excuse, hey, they got the answer, Allen Iverson. Well, the excuse, Mayfield says that the fans that were booing were probably the same ones that are making noise when they're on offense. I kid you not. The excuse said when they're on offense, the fans booing were the same one.
Very interesting. Shannon, what do you think he's saying here?
He's in right on the wall, Skip. Whoa. Did he not wake up feeling dangerous yesterday? Front running. That's what he is. What happened to the Baker is a competitor. He's tough as nails. You can cut off a certain appendage and he will stand in there and fight you. Baker. We went to see him and he's snapping his fingers. And all of a sudden everybody coming in and they snapping their fingers. What happened to that, Skip?
Tell me, is my turn?
It's not your turn.
You just asked me a question. I can answer it. You're going to have to give me the floor for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, no. Because it sounds like a guy that's given up. It sounds like a guy that's defeated.
It really hasn't been like just this season. There was some excitement with Baker because they had some success. But
and some consistency,
Yeah, so success, consistency, feeling like, we have a guy that they haven't had it forever. And so, and I understand that ownership hasn't been the same, front office hasn't been the same, but at some point, like when you are in the building and you feel the weight of the tradition and history of your organization.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, Baker. How you doing? Yeah, you could just have a seat right there. So, how are you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling good. Everything is healing well. I'm just excited to get back out there. Good. That's good. It's real good. Just wanted to have a chat with you today. Are you happy? Am I happy? Yeah, I mean, just like with how things have been going with us. Have you ever thought about an open relationship? An open relationship? Mm-hmm. I was reading a couple articles, and I just thought I'd run it by you. It's something that maybe you had any interest in.
Whatever you put on tape in the NFL is your resume. And it goes on that resume and it never comes off. And that's the hard part, is you don't get any brownie points for playing hurt. If you're not playing at the top level, they don't care. No one cares. And I think that's the tough spot, is he was trying to tough it out for his teammates. He was trying to tough it out for his contract, the team, fans, whatever. And to me, I didn't think the Browns took care of him for doing that. I mean, they knew what he was dealing with and how much pain he was in and how it was probably impacting his ability to play. I'm honestly shocked. Everything that's transpired has transpired. Like, never thought after what he did in year 3, he wouldn't be on a long-term extension.
Someone needs to check in on Steve Smith. Currently, Steve Smith Sr. is an NFL analyst, but was once a great receiver for the Carolina Panthers. And he has been very harsh with this Baker Mayfield criticism because he just doesn't like the guy or whatever. Maybe a year ago, he had this to say about Baker Mayfield.
Is emotional. He wears emotions on his sleeve. I do too. So I was an emotional player. But the difference between Baker and I is one. I won Triple Crown. I led the league in something besides crying.
And then there's some speculation about the Panthers trading for Baker Mayfield earlier in the year. And here's a video he posted.
I hear the Carolina Panthers are gonna make a move for Baker Mayfield. My reaction, if they do, no!
Baker Mayfield did in fact get traded to the Carolina Panthers. Once the news dropped of the trade actually being official, Steve Smith reluctantly posted this video.
The Carolina Panthers, and also we have Baker Mayfield. Whatever the compensation is, it doesn't matter. But ultimately, if you're going with your team, you gotta roll with them. And I'm rolling with the Carolina Panthers, so that's what I gotta do, is go on my team. Go Baker.
They say that the Cleveland Browns fan base is extremely loyal to their team. Well, I beg to differ. Just because you see a fan base root for a losing team doesn't mean that they are loyal. This whole Baker Mayfield situation, from the time that he has got drafted by this organization, I do believe he was treated unfairly for what he had to go up against. He had to go up against a crazy fan base, and he inherited a team that won 1 game in 2 years, had multiple head coaches and coordinators, and was still expected to win and perform at the highest level. He even played injured. May not be the smartest thing, but he was trying to send a message, and still, he got hated for it. And in my opinion, that is unfair, because all of the great quarterbacks, from Tom Brady to Joe Montana to Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, they have all had one head coach for the majority of their careers. So how do you expect Baker Mayfield to be super successful? It doesn't matter how many stars the Cleveland Browns had. It is all about chemistry. Having the right chemistry with your teammates is crucial. So it didn't matter if Baker Mayfield had an Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, Baker Mayfield did have better chemistry with Antonio Callaway and Donovan Peoples-Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, Baker Mayfield was not the problem in Cleveland. Cleveland's biggest problem is ownership and management. They're too busy trying to get big name stars. This is the same franchise that got party planning Johnny Manziel, injury prone RG3, drug addict Josh Gordon, clout chasing Odell Beckham Jr., and king of the massage parlors, Deshaun Watson. And all those guys that I mentioned, most of them are toxic. Meanwhile, Baker Mayfield did make some mistakes, but at the end of the day, he did help Cleveland get out of a losing drought. And he is so disrespected, in my opinion. And hopefully he turns his career around like Drew Brees did. Matter of fact, he's going for an NFC South team, coincidentally. So hopefully he has a good career with Carolina. So to all you Cleveland fans, fuck you.